Hey guys, this is Kfir here in Israel. We're gonna begin in 1 minute the live video about the Krav Maga instructor course that's gonna take place in Israel. So let's just wait for a couple more people to join the video so we can begin. Hello everyone, just let me know that the sounds work well and you hear me well. This video is going to be in English. Just let me know that you hear and you see me well so we can already begin the video. In the meanwhile, we wait for a couple more people to join the video. Hey again everybody, this is Kfir here in Israel. Half a minute more, we should begin already the course, the video regarding the Krav Maga instructor course that's going to take place in Israel. So just let's wait for a couple more people to join. Meanwhile, please let me know, just write down if you hear me, if you see me well, so I know that we're good to go. Hey Igor, how you doing? Igor from Frankfurt. Igor, instinct representative in Frankfurt. Alright, so you can hear me? Sounds good. Alright guys, let's begin. I'm gonna now give a full information about instinct instructor course in Israel that we're gonna have, and if you have questions please feel free. So we're gonna have a full instructor course in Israel. This is great news because this is gonna be a double certification. It's gonna be an Israeli certification and also it's gonna be an international certification, which means you can teach under the name of instinct as an instinct instructor, both in your state and out of your state, because this is a special course in Israel. So, just a second. All right. So what we're going to have in that course, we're talking about 19th, 18th, 19th, 21, 24th, and 25th. 5 days. We're going to have 8 hours each day. 8 hours, and it's going to take place in Rishon Lezion. Rishon Lezion is 20 minutes southern than Tel Aviv, and this means you are close to the beach, you're close to the center, and it's very central place in Israel. And in Rishon Lezion, I believe this is the most central place in Rishon Lezion. And it takes place where the terror attack took place. The terror attack of the knife attacker took place like 200 meters from there. So that means that we have a very great opportunity to go to the field and see what happened. I'm going to elaborate about that soon. So, get a backstage exposure to instinct instructional methodologies. We're going to learn, this is not a Krav Maga course. This is a Krav Maga instructor course. What does it mean? I hear a lot that the courses, instructor courses, consist with a lot of Krav Maga techniques, but they don't focus on methodologies, how to teach. And I could say that the vast majority of the course is about instructional methodologies. We understand that the participant has already experience in martial arts and in Krav Maga, so we don't waste our time on teaching Krav Maga. We do have a lot of techniques, we do have a lot of drills, but it is not about that. You will receive a full curriculum of instinct, that's a lot of techniques, but you will receive how to teach it, which is a totally different aspect. Being a good fighter is one thing, being an instructor is totally a different thing. And so that's about the course. It's a Krav Maga instructor course. The techniques covered varies from the most simple to the most advanced. So you will understand how to teach the most basic movements and also very advanced movements. But the most importantly, you're going to learn how to teach the things that are most popular, things that will last, and you will have the ability to last a lot of time during the class, during the year. And that leads to another point, which is you need to know how to learn and build your program. So in the course, we talk about programs, how to build a program. So you can know how to teach a technique, but what are you going to do with that? How could you be consistent with your student? How the student is going to be consistent in his training? So we learn how to build actually programs of Krav Maga training. Also will be delivered our different attitudes dealing with different populations. So we're going to talk about skilled people as opposed to not non-skilled people. Again, totally different approach. We need to understand that it is not one size shirt. Every student, every class is totally different. You need to know how to adapt yourself. A very common error is to just teach. I am the instructor, I'm going to teach, you just need to adapt to me. No, this is so wrong, right? They are your clients. They need to know, they need to just not think too much. They need to learn from you and need to do things comfortably and cleverly, and to adapt yourself to the crowd. So this is civilian industry. Also, we're going to talk about law enforcement industry, which is a totally different aspect. This is not an instructor course for law enforcement personnel, but we do have a lot of information regarding law enforcement and military. Myself, I was, and I'm still, I would say, in the combat zone, in the combat area. So I put a lot of emphasis on how to approach law enforcement personnel, what is the language to use, which techniques do you use. So we give a lot of information about that as well. Another thing is the lectures, such as correct instruction, class structures, class techniques breakdown, standing in front of audience, etc. So this, I would say, a huge game changer in the world of instructor courses, because people report that after the lectures, so they begin this one, then they have a lecture and it's like this. The advanced methodology that we teach, the way of the lecture goes, you're going to have it written and you're going to have it after the course. And this means that you're going to learn how to build a class. It means that you're going to learn how to actually deal with a lot of things, all the things basically that happen during class. And you don't need to overthink it. We have an algorithm in instinct, and we're going to teach it. We're going to reveal it, and you're going to learn the algorithm of how to instruct a proper Krav Maga class. We know that there are a lot of ways, a lot of styles. We're going to offer you the most advanced, innovative, and let's say organized and recommended both mentally and physically to the students. So these are the lectures this is the difference between a good instructor and an excellent instructor that goes through these lectures. Also, we have NLP. NLP is neuro-linguistic programming. So basically, you need to know how to penetrate the subconscious of yourself and your students. If you're able to do that, then the improvement is so much faster, so much faster. You can see a student that takes so much time to just understand the technique, or I don't know, just get over his fears. How do you do that? You just shout at him. What should you do? You just hit him. What should you do? So we understand that the subconscious actually is controlling all of our life, basically, except calculations, visual recognition, and very small aspects in life. The rest is subconscious, and we are going to actually reveal how to use that in order to help our students, and also how to have the instruction and the class much more effective using your subconscious. This is, I would say, the most innovative knowledge in these days. I'm a certified coach for NLP, neuro-linguistic programming, and I'm going to show you how I do that during my courses. Sometimes the students, most of the time actually, the student would not even understand what I was doing. So you can learn that and use that for and helping your students. What else do we have is preventing and dealing with injuries during and after training. What does it mean? Player Pla Funes, saludos desde Honduras. This video is in English. Saludos, player. Preventing and dealing with injuries. All right, this is so important, guys. How to deal with injuries. You can see an instructor that is freaked out. When he sees some blood, he's freaked out. When someone got injured, we will teach basic first aid, how to work with common injuries, with nose, with fingers, with breaking, passing out. Many cases that are very common during class, during Krav Maga class in particular, we're going to deal with that. And again, this issue can ruin your career. This issue can ruin your life maybe, because you're going to injure someone, or he's going to get injured during class, and it will be revealed that you didn't know how to treat him first aid. Then you are going to be in trouble. And it's not about the trouble that worries me, but it's actually hurting people that worries me. You're going to be responsible for this injury, so you need to know how to help him. So we're going to do that and cover that during the course. Also will be taught is different kind of training, regular classes, outdoor training, seminars, courses, and building training programs, as I said. So we have seminars, we have classes, it's different, right? Krav Maga should be adapted to the crowd, to the time, and to the location. So how do you do that? How do you build differently the classes? I would say this is a small expertise in Krav Maga instruction. We're going to talk about it, we're going to deal with that, and that's about the course. You're going to receive, if you pass, you have an exam in the end of the course. If you successfully pass the course, then you will receive shirt of instructor and also the diploma. So, Vito Severino, saludos desde Chile. How are you doing, Vito? Pedro Manuel Ferrer Plaza, saludos desde Peru. We have an international worldwide presence in the video. That's nice. Let's talk about requirements. Basically, you have to have no criminal record. You need to have a solid background in martial arts or in Krav Maga. And some cases, I ask my people to have to receive a video of a specific potential participant, because we want to examine everyone. But you send your CV, and we check that, we review that, and we make a decision. So that's about that. The cost, early bird price, guys, is 700 euros. 700 euros, this is the early bird price. This means that in order to secure this price, you need to deposit 350 euros until November 1st. So until November 1st, this is your the time to receive and secure the early bird price. After that, it goes to 900 euros. So after November 1st, it goes to 900 euros. נתנאל בטלר, תענוג לצפות. תודה חביבי. עוד מעט אני עושה כזה אחד בעברית. So 900 euros is after November 1st, and just make sure to receive the early bird if you want, and after that just be aware of the price. Registration. There is the email of Instinct. Also, you can just send a message, send me a message, and I will just direct you to the people who deal with the registrations. The course is going to be in Israel, which means you need to book a flight and to book a hotel. Soon we're going to reveal which hotel it's going to be, which hotel we recommend you. But basically, you better quick your time and do it fast to secure a flight and a hotel. Although we still have time, we're talking about March, that's a long time from now. So make sure to book your flight, and the price does not include anything but the course. All right, so make sure to book your flights and also deposit and to secure your place, because we're going to have a limitation of people. We're going to limit the number of people that participate in the course. We expect people from all over the world, and basically the course is going to be in Spanish and English, but as you could see, I talk both languages, so everybody will be satisfied, I am sure. We already had such course that we had English and Spanish, so that's a very, very interesting experience, because these days everybody talks English, so we're gonna mix it with Spanish and English. And what else? If you have questions, guys, this is the time. And also, let me elaborate. We're gonna have some time together, which means that depends on you, depends on the group, how many people will want to go to, for example, like a tour in certain parts of Israel. So this depends on you. I will be advising you. And again, as a conclusion of back experiences, it's better that you book yourself everything, and because you know how much time you need before and after. Maybe you want to stay after, maybe you want to stay before, to come before. So I don't want to limit you, guys. So of course I recommend you to take a lot of time in Israel. As you know, a very, very beautiful place, interesting place. And in regards to the course, I'm gonna show you the actual atmosphere of Israel. We're gonna walk. I'm gonna have a gun. We're gonna walk in some parts. I'm gonna show you some interesting things in Israel, and specifically the terror attack, where the terror attack took place in Rishon Lezion, 200 meters from where we're gonna have the course. The course will gonna take place in Instinct Israel, so we're gonna train in our school over there. So very, very interesting experience. I would say that probably the best experience of Krav Maga practitioner these days, and also of an instructor. So I highly recommend you to take once in your time at least a course in Israel. And we offer you now a course in Israel, instructor course with doubled certification, Israeli and international. And so that's highly recommended for all of you to take it in Israel, and to witness and to feel and to smell all of the stuff over the city, over the state, and understand what is the original, where the Krav Maga came from. This is highly important for you as an instructor, and also if you want to become a professional practitioner. All right. Regarding the, let's say, organizational aspects, we don't care which organization you come from. We don't limit any organization. We have people coming from all over the world, all organizations, and some people, of course, they take the course, then they get back to the organization and train. There is no commitment whatsoever of you to instinct. This is a Krav Maga instructor course, just a professional Krav Maga instructor course. You want to become better, you want to become a good instructor, you want to be certified officially in Israel, then this is your time, and there is no commitment. All right. About the if you want to ask more questions, guys, feel free to text me or to text Instinct, and we will be happy to answer you. And I think that that's it for now. If you have questions, guys, this is your time. In the meanwhile, I'm going to take a sip. All right, guys, so here from Israel, I wish you a safe week, happy week, train hard, be safe. If you have questions, please send us, and you are all welcomed to this course from all over the world, all organization, and until then, take care, guys, and shalom from Israel.